Ho Ka Yan. That's how Cantonese refer his name to, but in Mandarin, in mainland China, we call him Xu Jiaying. He is the chairman and CEO of Evergrande. So let's take a look at what Miles Guo telling us what they're doing, what this real estate companies actually really doing, what their model of operation. On August 2nd, 2017, this is where I want to say a lot of investors and a lot of people who actually dealing with Xu Jiaying as a contractor backed out, and they left Xu Jiaying. There are a few of them, and they become our followers. And they've told Miles Guo they're so appreciative of Miles Guo because they saved their lifelong savings. So August 2nd, 2017, Miles said in a live broadcast that real estate in Communist China is built on financial corruption. Without it, real estate could not get big. Evergrande does not do business. It plays politics. Evergrande does not care how much it pays to acquire the land or whether the apartments could be sold. It is pure financial fraud by tampering with plot ratios, heavily leveraging the land and property developed to borrow more from the banks, appraisal firms, and financial institutions controlled by the same group, often pledging the same items as collaterals multiple times with much inflated appraisal values. The big boss behind Evergrande, their sources of funds, where the money goes and the operation of Evergrande. So these are fraud. This is a Ponzi scheme. So what's the plot ratio is in China when, as a real estate developer, you go to acquire land, you usually, the government has a regulation that tell you the ratio. Say 1 versus 1, that means if you purchased 100,000 square meter land, then you're allowed to build 100,000 square meter buildings, then that's a ratio 1 to 1, okay? But Evergrande, they actually doesn't care about the cost. They just grab it and change the plot ratio when they actually start construction. Why? Because they have people. Remember, in China, if you want to do business and not get into trouble, you have to have a political connection. If they have people, his boss, he actually has 3 bosses, are top CCP kleptocrats. Okay, so he can literally do anything. This is a ruleless, lawless country and mafia organization. So he actually bought the lot, okay, took the highest bid, and then changed the ratio. If it's 1 to 1, he changed 1 to 10, 1 to 100. Nobody can do anything to him because the real backer